Hey, Real Estate B-School community, Stacy Peterson here, Director of Coaching. And on our call this week, we talked about energy. And energy is one of those things that you have to generate. You're not just infected with energy all the time. You really have to generate it, just like a power plant does. So there's a few practices that you can put into place right now that will allow you to have more energy, because energy might be affecting your performance. You might be wondering why every client seems to be sort of a pain when maybe they're not. It just causes a lot of stress. Maybe you're not willing to take on challenges as much as you used to be. Maybe everything seems overwhelming. Maybe you just feel tired all the time. So 3 practices to increase energy right now. The very first one is to release tension and set intention. And this has to do all with breathing. We get all of these energy practices from Brendon Burchard, who I was personally trained by, and Lars was as well. He's written actually a brand new book called High Performance Habits. If you haven't checked it out, definitely pick it up. It talks all about this: courage, productivity, physiology, psychology. It just covers so much. And so one practice you can put into place into your life right now is releasing tension and setting intention. And how do you do that? Simply by breathing. By breathing in and out and just saying release, and then setting an intention for the next transition that is going to happen. So maybe it's you just got done reading email, take 1 minute, breathe in for 3, out for 6, and just say release at every breath, and then set an intention. So when I go to make my client calls, I am going to just bring an amount of calm to that. And you just say that to yourself. It's very easy. But when you manage your transitions well, such as email to calls, morning drive time to coming to the office, parking in the garage to going to your house, you will increase your energy, because if you manage those transitions well and just take a beat, you'll be able to prepare for the next thing that comes at you. Practice number 2, bringing the joy. So you're in charge of your own emotions. Life isn't perfect, right? But as a high performer, you have to know that you have to bring the joy. You're in charge of the energy that you bring to a room. So maybe you need to put some routines in place. Like in the morning, you need to set your mindset to what can you be happy or joyful about today. Maybe it's triggers, reminding yourself, set an alarm on your phone just to go off a couple times during the day that says bring the joy, right? When you walk through a room, maybe that's a trigger that you tell yourself, I'm going to enter this space ready to serve as a happy person. So those are some different triggers you can set up. And finally, practice number 3 is just optimizing your health, right? You know that exercise is so important, and so is eating right, sleep, and nutrition. So make sure that you are really optimizing that. If you don't have health, you won't have anything. So thank you so much for being a part of our community. If we can serve you in any way, we would love to. Thanks so much for subscribing. And if you'd like a free strategy session to learn more about Real Estate B-School, please click on the link below. Have an amazing day.